It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We got the Celtics at the Sixers.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson,
Ernie, Shaq,
colleagues,
and Kenny the Smith.
Shaq and Ken Smith. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Philadelphia 76ers.
All right, let's see if they can take this over.
It's the home of the 76ers. And with tip-off, thanks, DA. And Philly loves guys that work hard. Great attitude to build your team around for sure.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Porzingis. Johnson is out there with Gordon. Then there's Lowry. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. And the basket by Gordon.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
To the left wing. Thompson against Porzingis. Rose in the post. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go.
Stay free, boom, shaka, layup.
And he comes up with the deuce. Wade's got his first basket.
You should be cautious around Wade. He's solid at clogging up the passing lanes with his length.
Rose kicks to Thompson.
Crowder open.
There's the screen.
Oladipo
for three. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
And I love the fact that they did
Lowry
such a
with
good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
Now Oladipo following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them, just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
Lowry passes to Wade. Gordon a screen. Wade dishes to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Gordon's got 5 now.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
And Thompson kicks to Rose. 11 feet away.
Rick Rose.
Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The feed to Lowry. Porzingis sets the pick for Lowry. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Depot can't run through a brick wall like that.
.151 left in the first quarter of the game. Porzingis kicks to Johnson. Gordon with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
5 on the clock. Shot off the screen. And Boston with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, they were the better team 1 year ago, but a lot can change from a season ago to the next. They have to make sure not to take anything for granted.
Now Rose following the 3-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Tatum passes to Oladipo. Thompson a screen on Wade. Oladipo dishes to Thompson. That one good for 2.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Rose.
Oh my.
Now here's Rose.
Cut that man.
Opportunity.
Cut that man.
The shot from the low post is
Rick
good.
Rose.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Wade following the score by Derrick Rose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson the screen. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Gordon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Gordon needs to shave that little whatever he has on his chin strap mustache.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. And the
Change what you want them to. They've stayed the same since the last time you told me.
76ers trailing. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor. Just doesn't do anything great.
Rick Rose.
Said that, though. Tatum is one of those
Beautiful
guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Aaron Gordon out there with James Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And there's Porzingis. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after him.
Rose kicks to Thompson. It's Oladipo on the wing.
I guess through matchups, even though Kristaps is slightly stronger.
It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
I think if using shooters get open, they will take any shots like that.
Outside, Porzingis. Lob pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Philadelphia.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside. And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And again, Boston with the triple. Chris, you've been broadcasting as an analyst for the better part of a decade now. Talk about your process when you personally prepare for a broadcast, prepare for a game.
Wow, that's crazy. It is almost the better part of a decade. It doesn't seem that long.
Tater
I can't believe I'm retired that long, but
I know.
No way. All the time.
Right? I can't. Wow, time flies, man.
Either.
But what the? I have to thank so many of the guys that I've worked with that taught me kind of how to do it. But my process is kind of like a basketball game when I play. There's a scouting report. I look at the scouting report. I look at the stats for the season. I compare the 2 teams. I look at this if I was playing for Team A, what would we have to do? What would my role be? And then I look at it for Team B. I love coaching and management and looking at all those things. And so it gives me a chance to play all those roles and then come up with a game plan. And then from there, I just try to make sure I kind of stick to the rules of commentating when we start the game and go from there. But my preparation is really to get deep into the numbers of each team, but then more importantly, how they've been playing, add that context of what I did as a player, and I know what the teams are going through along with all those analytics, and then kind of just let it fly, and hopefully the fans have fun watching it, but that's my process.
The screen from Thompson. The pass to Oladipo. 50 seconds left here in the second, and stolen by Gordon.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. Let's see what they do right here.
7-foot shot, and again it's Boston converting.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
The screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon kicks to Porzingis. Wade outside. Celtics passing it around. Gordon with a screen on Crowder. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. No good on the shot. Rose. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Ernie Johnson
Show.
here. Got Shaq. Got Kate. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built. And that wraps up halftime.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. A fantastic. The 76ers trail by 6. And for the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission for a while. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
Made him out there with Jay Crump. And it's Rose. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Thompson sets the pick for Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porzingis.
I'm not saying he hit that 3, but
Johnson outside.
probably better look than
He kicks to
right
Lowry.
up close with 4 or 5 guys in the face.
Gordon a screen.
Lowry.
Crowder against Lowry. Count it. Lowry's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And his touch inside more than makes up for Lowry's lack of size. He's a terrific finisher in the paint and doesn't miss many once he gets in tight.
Rose against Lowry. Thompson a screen on Lowry. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. No good. Shot missing. Celtics leading by 6. And Lowry has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Hit Tatum. Have him ball out.
Johnson against Oladipo.
Once you're really there, you're going to take it to Crowder. Then maybe Rose. Oops, switch up a little bit. Fancy.
Puts it up from 12. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Oladipo's got his second best. And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
Another miss by Oladipo.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And watching Porzingis play, you know, you forget how tall he really is in terms of how he moves. You know, not only how quick he is, but also that skill set. Incredible that a player his size won the skills competition in last year's All-Star festivities.
No matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Lowry kicks to Porzingis. Gordon a screen. And Tatum over to help. Wade outside. Dishes to Johnson. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And that is what fools a lot of NBA fans about Porzingis. Most of the highlights, Greg, you see are his blocks and putback dunks. But if you watch his game, you see that skill level.
It's rare to see a player who's the complete package like Porzingis. I mean, he's fluid. He's got the easy-looking shot. It almost looks like he's a guard shooting the basketball, comfortable creating for himself or playing off others.
Back to Lowry. On the wing, Johnson. He tries for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Porzingis off target with that shot. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. And Boston has possession. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, Aaron Gordon out there with Porzingis. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Lowry. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. Misses off the left eye.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tatum passes to Oladipo. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Rose dishes to Crowder. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 15 points for Aaron Gordon.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Oladipo. The free throw drops for Oladipo. And so he hits both. Boston leading by 6. Outside Lowry. Here's Porzingis, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. That free throw good from Porzingis. He doesn't get the second one. Tatum kicks to Rose. There's a screen. The screen from Thompson. Oladipo outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Thompson knows his role well. He's a willing screener who is effective at creating space for his teammates.
Porzingis kicks to Lowry. Back to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers trail by 6. Now Rose. Here's Oladipo.
Oh!
Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody. Put a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
Well, unless you're the defense there, that's getting shown up in a big way. The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
It's stolen by Wade. Johnson, a wide open look, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Rose. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
There's the screen. The screen from
Oladipo
Thompson.
wide open.
Oladipo for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Oladipo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia. Porzingis with a screen on Oladipo. Johnson the screen. Deep.
Lowry.
That's good from Lowry on the assist by
Anything you
Wade.
can do, I can do
And
better.
the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I can do
That's it, and the
anything
Celtic
better.
lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Oladipo.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Well, guys, he's really sniping them back into this game from the perimeter. He's helped them big time in closing this gap.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on
Yes,
the
I
shooter.
can.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Wide open, on fire, and he missed the game-tying three.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Veteran Wade. I mean, as this guy get old, he continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're down by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to
Gordon
decide, do you
low-key
run something
45.
new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen?
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said,
Take a three
then go
and
take it, Kevin.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul
40
and hope
dice.
for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen?
15 seconds left in the game. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, Tatum plays with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can take on anyone,
over.
and already proving to be a great leader at his age.
9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Wait, please.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
This game should have been long over.
Oladipo, the pass to Rose. Thompson dishes to Oladipo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yikes. Oladipo was 60. Rose with 24. Everyone else with 2. Well, 6. Tatum did not shoot at all. Just go with that. Gordon with 45. Lowry with 33. Porzingis with 21 and 21 boards. James Johnson with the please cut me, I'm Kevin Love stat line. A little bit of lines, and Sixers just kind of shot from wherever they could make it. Sixers scurry.